A lot has happened in Major League Baseball the past few days, but we finally have Yankees baseball back. They'll take on the Orioles in their home opener at Camden Yards. Here's an updated look at the Yankees' schedule. It's likely that they will have a doubleheader against Tampa next weekend to fit in a 4-game series. Here's a look at the scheduling changes across MLB. Obviously, this is subject to change. Gleyber Torres is batting third for the Yankees tonight, and he absolutely rakes in his career against the Orioles. Here's the full lineups as Garrett Cole gets the start for the second time in only the Yankees' 4th game. Alright, let's get into the action, starting with the top of the first. DJ lined the second pitch deep down the right field line. Santander looked up, and this one was gone. LeMahieu hit a leadoff home run. Judge pulled the Jacoby Ellsbury and reached on catcher's interference with nobody out in the first. Gleyber struck out on a half swing for the first out as Judge scampered back to first. Stanton also reached on catcher's interference, which really makes me wonder where Jacoby Ellsbury is right now. Hicks walked to load the bases with 1 out for Mike Ford. Ford hit one hard in the air to right. Santander went back to make the play, but it was plenty deep enough to drive home Judge on a sac fly and make it 2-0 Yankees. Sanchez struck out on a weird swing to end a 32-pitch first for Wojciechowski. Hayes worked the count full and walked to begin the bottom of the first against Cole. Santander struck out swinging on a good breaking ball for the first out of the inning. Iglesias drilled one into deep right field. It was over the head of Judge for extra bases. Hayes came in to score from first on an RBI double by Iglesias to make it a 2-1 game. Ruiz struck out swinging on a 98-mile-an-hour fastball for the second out of the inning. After missing a game-tying double by less than a foot, Alberto grounded out to third to end the inning and strand the runner in scoring position. Urshela hit one in the air to Santander in fairly deep right for the first out of the top of the second. Gardner struck out swinging on a 3-2 backdoor breaking ball for the second out of the inning. LeMahieu hit one slowly on the ground to short to end a 1-2-3 second for Wojciechowski. Renato Nunez struck out swinging on a high fastball for the first out of the bottom of the second. Dwight Smith Jr. hit one high in the air to right center field. Hicks drifted to his left to make the play for the second out. Severino chopped one on the ground to Gleyber at short to end a 1-2-3 second for Cole. Judge drilled a 1-2 fastball into deep left field. Stewart looked up, and this one was gone. Judge hit a solo shot to give the Yankees a 3-1 lead. Gleyber lifted the first pitch into left. Stewart drifted back to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stanton worked the count full and walked to give the Yanks a 1-out base runner. Hicks drilled the first pitch into deep right field. All Santander could do was turn and watch as Hicks hit a 2-run shot to give the Yankees a 5-1 lead. Ford lifted a lazy fly ball into center, and Hayes put it away for the second out of the inning. Sanchez struck out swinging on a high fastball to end the inning. The Yankees scored 3 to extend their lead to 5-1. Stewart walked on a 3-2 pitch to begin the bottom of the third. Hayes blooped one right to Hicks in center for the first out of the inning. Santander popped one in shallow right field, and Judge came in to make the play for the second out. Iglesias struck out swinging on a breaking ball in the dirt to end the inning, as Cole was now up to 4 strikeouts on the night. Urshela hit one hard, but right at Ruiz for the first out of the inning. Gardner struck out swinging for the second out, as he's still hitless this season. DJ lifted one into shallow center field. Hayes came in, he dove, but he couldn't make the play. DJ went to second with a 2-out double. Judge struck out on a half swing to end the inning and strand the runner in scoring position. Ruiz struck out swinging on a 98-mile-an-hour fastball for the first out of the inning. Alberto drilled one in the air to center. Hicks drifted back and made the play in front of the track for the second out of the bottom of the fourth. Nunez hit one high in the air to left. Gardner was there to make the play and end a 1-2-3 inning for Cole. Gleyber swung on a low breaking ball and popped it in the air behind second. Alberto made the play for the first out of the inning. Stanton hit a 2-0 pitch on the ground to third. Ruiz made the play for the second out. Hicks struck out swinging on a backdoor breaking ball to end the inning. Dwight Smith Jr. struck out swinging for the first out of the bottom of the fifth. Severino struck out swinging on a breaking ball down and away for the second out of the inning. Stewart lifted the first pitch in the air to center. Hicks made the play to end another scoreless inning for Cole. New pitcher Evan Phillips walked Mike Ford on 5 pitches to begin the top of the sixth. Sanchez struck out looking on a slider that painted the inside corner for the first out. Urshela walked on 4 pitches to put 2 on with 1 out for Gardner. Gardner struck out swinging for the 3rd time today. DJ swung at the second pitch and lined it into center field for a base hit. Ford came in to score on an RBI single by LeMahieu to give the Yankees a 6-1 lead. Judge lined a 1-0 pitch into left center field for a base hit. Urshela came in to score, but Judge was thrown out at second to end the inning. 7-1 Yankees. Hayes drilled one towards the gap in left center field. Hicks used his wheels to run it down and make the play on the track. Santana rolled one on the ground to second. DJ made the play at first for the second out of the bottom of the sixth. Iglesias hit one on the ground to short. Gleyber made the play to end another 1-2-3 inning for Cole. Gleyber swung at the first pitch from new pitcher Sean Armstrong and grounded out to short for the first out of the seventh. Stanton chopped one on the ground to third for the second out of the inning. Hicks popped one in the air to shallow right field. Alberto made the play to end a 1-2-3 inning for Armstrong. Ruiz popped one in the air to first. LeMahieu made the play for the first out of the bottom of the seventh. Alberto popped a 2-2 pitch in the infield. Gleyber made the play for the second out of the inning. Nunez swung at the first pitch and lined it down the left field line for a base hit. Gardner fielded and flipped it in as Nunez had a 2-out double. Dwight Smith Jr. also swung at the first pitch and lined it to deep right. Judge looked up and this one was gone. Smith hit a 2-run shot to make it a 7-3 game. Severino went after the first pitch and lined it down the left field line for a base hit. The Orioles had 3 extra base hits on 3 pitches to knock Cole out of the game. Luis Avalon walked Stewart to put 2 on with 2 away. Hayes popped one into right. Judge drifted towards the line to make the play and end the inning. Ford struck out swinging for the first out of the top of the 8th. Sanchez finally put one in play, but grounded out to third for the second out of the inning. Urshela swung at the first pitch and rolled it to third. Ruiz made the play to end a 1-2-3 inning for Armstrong. Chad Green came in for the 8th, and Santander flew out to Gardner and left for the first out of the inning. Pat Valaika grounded one towards the middle. Wade made a great play to get the ball, but Valaika beat out the throw for an infield single. Ruiz struck out swinging on a high fastball for the second out of the inning. Alberto lifted one into right, and Judge came in to make the play and end the inning. Cody Carroll struck out Brett Gardner for his 4th strikeout of the game. Congrats, Gardy, you got the golden sombrero. LeMahieu grounded one towards the middle and threw for a base hit. He's now 4 for 5 and a triple away from the cycle. Judge was hit by a pitch to put 2 on with 1 away. The 0-1 pitch to Gleyber got away from the catcher, and the runners moved up to second and third on the wild pitch. Gleyber walked to load the bases with 1 out. Stanton lined one into left field for a base hit. DJ came in to score on an RBI single by Stanton to make it an 8-3 game and knock Carroll out of the game. Tauchman struck out swinging against Paul Fry for the second out of the inning. The 1-1 pitch to Wade got away from the catcher, and Judge came in to score on the wild pitch to make it 9-3 Yankees. Wade chopped one slowly to the right side to end the inning and strand 2 runners in scoring position. Brooks Kriske came in for his Major League debut, and he walked the first batter he faced. Smith lined a 2-2 pitch into center. Tauchman came in to make the play as Kriske recorded his first MLB out. Severino struck out looking on a slider that clipped the outside corner as Kriske recorded his first big league strikeout. Stewart struck out swinging to end the game. The Yankees won 9-3 to improve their record to 3-1 on the season. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, everybody, and let's go Yankees!